Did air rage contribute to a deadly crash? New details are emerging about a February midair collision at a small non-towered regional airport near Tucson, Arizona.
Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot and FAA flight instructor MayCay Beeler with us this morning. MayCay, what do we know about this?
Oh boy. All right. Well, according to police reports, a witness heard two pilots yell at each other over the radio over a airport common traffic advisory frequency before the fatal crash. Now, the midair collision involved two small single-engine aircraft, a fast, speedy, sporty Lancer. It's a home-built airplane. It was trying to land at the untowered Marana Regional Airport, and a slow Cessna 172 flight training plane was practicing takeoffs and landings on the same runway when the collision occurred. Now, the NTSB believes the planes collided when the Cessna had stopped on the runway in a common stop-and-go flight training maneuver, then taking off again, while the faster Lancer was coming in to land. Now, according to radio chatter, the Lancer pilot announced, well, he wanted to land, but he would go around to avoid the Cessna, but hit the top of the Cessna, whose propeller nipped off the Lancer's tail. The Lancer crashed, killing its two occupants, but the Cessna landed safely. Now, a witness told police he heard a pilot arguing that the other plane cut him off when he announced he would go around rather than doing a low pass or a flyby, sidestepping the runway as the flight instructor in the Cessna expected him to do. Allegedly, the Lancer pilot flew directly above her, above the Cessna, and hit the top of her plane. Witnesses that overheard the radio conversation said the Lancer pilot sounded mad before the crash. Autopsy reports found no medical issues in the pilot's system, no alcohol, no drugs that may have altered the pilot's ability to fly safely.
Okay, so this is a bizarre case here of an argument going on as these two planes are there at a non-towered airport. Who has a right of way in this instance, MayCay?
So people think, they call it an uncontrolled airport, that it's mayhem. It's not. There are rules and regulations.
Right.
And pilots self-report their positions, coming in from 10 miles out, entering different legs or patterns of what we call the traffic pattern. So if you have a radio, you should be on the radio saying what your position is. They were reporting it, so the flight instructor was practicing touch and goes or stop and goes. This is common at these airports, but allegedly the Lancer pilot had perhaps had a hot temper, wanted to land, and she was in the way. So, okay, who has the right of way? So there are right-of-way rules the FAA has. So an airport or an airplane on final approach has the right-of-way over an airplane on the ground, but that's only if the airplane on the ground is not on the runway waiting to take off. If I'm waiting to take off on the ground and someone's coming in to land, I wait for he or her to land. This situation, according to reports, it's kind of difficult to totally understand. She was already landed, was in the middle of the runway, taking off again. So just because he's on short final doesn't mean I'm going to go run her over. It would be like if you were in your car and somebody cuts you off and you really had the right of way. You're not going to go after them.
Well, you know,
cause an accident.
We talk about road rage all the time. This sounds like air rage.
It does.
Is that common? And as a flight instructor, what do you teach pilots to do if they get in an emotional state?
I mean, it happens. It's not really common. It happens. We talk about it as flight instructors. We just tell people to be patient, and if someone cuts you off, and I've been cut off before going into Boca Raton in Florida. I had a passenger with me in a small plane. Somebody got in front of me and cut me off, and I really had the right of way. I have a passenger with me. What am I going to say? I just sucked it up and I said, I'm going around. I went around and came back again and landed safely. Some people get on the ground and find the other pilot and yell at them.
Wow.
I didn't do that because you got to be patient, you got to be civil, but it happens.
You got to be safe.
You got to be safe. Now, we don't really, this man is dead. He's not here to say, you know, why he was mad or not mad. These are just the reports, and it is scary.
All right, MayCay. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.